On the little button in the front.
Oh, push it down.
We'll call a special meeting to order. I think the first order of business is the salary ordinance for next year. We really just need to kind of get some numbers together so we can get them to Lee, and he can have it prepared for the December meeting. I think for the town marshal, I think Joel made a proposal to give the town marshal $72,000 this year, which is let's see what that is an hour.
$34.62.
34.60.
62.
34.62.
Yeah.
All right, and for first deputy, I think Jewel made a proposal of $62,000 for him. How much is that an hour?
That is $29.81.
$29.81. All right. And for the second deputy, I think there was a request made for 4%, wasn't it? For the
police department.
yeah, for the whole police department, second deputy. So 4% raise. Go to $28.50, which is $1.10 raise. Anybody got an objection to that?
And that was done because other funds were used in something that Ryan did to give that extra 1%.
Yeah. Basically, that's what we put in the budget.
29.81.
Oh,
Such an odd number. Should we just do like 30 for that second one for John?
Oh, yeah, for
For
John.
Debbie, I guess, sorry.
We can,
First one.
Yeah,
we
I mean,
can
we can
round
change that.
So we just round it. That's $400 more
make
a
it
year.
30
So
bucks?
yeah.
Okay.
Now, what do you say?
The first deputy, $30 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
And maybe Ryan 35. Is that what you're thinking? It's 30,
What is breakdown to?
34.
34.62. Leave it.
30, just so we can just.
Just 30 more cents. That's 12 times 52 by 600 something a year.
That's fine. I'll just round up.
Okay.
Just go 35.
Yeah, fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
so
35.
Ryan's 35 an hour, and whatever that comes
And
out to.
the first deputy is 30.
Okay.
Second deputy would be 28.50,
Yes.
and first part-time deputy, I don't think, Ryan didn't request. a
No,
raise.
he said his would stay the same.
He stays the same.
And I got a proposal for Becky.
Totally clean.
I would, so Sharon had actually made the suggestion months ago that we give Becky a $2 an hour raise. So she wouldn't get the 3%, it would be the $2. And I'd still like to do that because I'm telling you, the office has, I just feel certain this office has never ran like this. All the records are getting in order, everything's being taken care of and handled, and I go in there all the time, and I'm just very impressed, and I'm very well pleased. And those girls are busy. People don't understand. And so,
Well, Becky makes 19.57.
Becky's a big asset to the
Yeah.
she most certainly is.
She does a lot.
She
So
puts
right now
up
she's
a lot,
making,
too.
Yes,
she makes
she does.
She
40,000.
gets cussed out or chewed out almost every other day.
It's really horrible. But she is starting to toughen up, and I
Yes,
like
she
that.
is. She is starting.
She's not crying anymore.
No, she was crying there for a while
Yeah.
because she was taking it so personally.
Yeah.
And I said, you just got to let it roll over because it doesn't matter, what it said.
Becky did 21.50.
You still have to do
About
your
7 cents short of the $2.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right,
So
so,
how much?
21.50.
21.50. So that's just 7 cents short. That way we're just kind of saying,
Public Works, Kyle makes 28.41, and if we give him the standard 3% raise, it would be 29.26.
I'm fine with 3%.
Everybody okay with that? Okay. Public Works, employee 29, 41, 26. And the public employee works, it basically goes up to $23. We're going to hire Brad, so I'd like to take that up to 27.
Okay, well,
Up
all
to,
right.
and up to amount.
I'll tell Lee that, and
Is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Public employees, number 3, I think we just leave it at the $23 an hour. What's David make currently? He makes 20. That's
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Dave would be if we give him a raise of the 3%. He would be at 21.63.
so we'd still be good, because it's at the 23.
But, so has anybody got a problem with giving Dave? I think what I'd actually give Dave one. David is an excellent
I don't have a
employee.
problem giving him a raise.
He is an excellent employee.
And his time sheet is perfect, and he writes
Yes.
notes on it, and that's pretty good,
So the students.
considering that.
2.
Yes.
So what, he's gonna get 22?
Yeah,
What's he
I'm
gonna
okay
do?
with 22.
Council
Just
don't have objection to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
22?
Yep.
Let's go back to Kyle. I mean, we rounded, can we just round Kyle up to that 50 cent? Because it's just, it makes the numbers probably a little better when we run payroll.
29.50.
Put that at 50 cents.
29.50?
Yeah,
Okay.
for Kyle.
Okay.
And then,
And the part-time fee, we're just gonna leave it like it is.
yeah, I wanted to mention one thing too. So originally, I don't know if, Sharon, did you ever collect any longevity pay?
One time.
Okay, so you collected, and then we took it away, and it's just because you were, you're elected official. I think the overall, that, me and Joe, I talked to Joe about it, I think the overall, kind of view of that is that, I don't know if you want to encourage people using that for them to run. So what I wanted to suggest is that, and I think Joe would back this, is Sharon's workload is actually much heavier. She's having to do what the state is requiring more. So we were thinking what you could do for the council is make a list of additional things that is being required of you to do, that is costing you more time and hours, because we may need to look at your actual pay again, just to make sure you're being fairly compensated for what you're doing.
Well, I'd be happy with just 3% raise, but there are clerk treasurers out there that get longevity.
Yeah.
I know there are.
$1,300 a year. Different. Now, one thing about giving Sharon a raise, it will not take effect in the year we give it. That's right, insurance.
Yeah, it has to be on the salary ordinance before
Now.
or by December 31st.
I'd rather do I don't like the longevity for elected officials for various reasons, but I remember Lee always telling us to watch out for the raises, because with your position, we can never
Back
go
it up.
back.
That's
So
right.
you leave,
I know, but it's not really fair to me because I've been here since 2012.
Yeah.
And hardly ever do you have to worry about anything that, I don't know. I know it's kind of one of those situations.
What if but we could increase the billing clerk. I'll read that $1,300.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee came up with that idea, so it was.
Yeah, because- You know, it is quite a bit more
We could put it there instead of the other place. I know how Sharon feels because she's at the office every day, so she's working, and she works weekends too, Saturday and Sunday sometimes. And
I'd rather, if we're going to do it, I'd rather put it under the other
billing
part.
clerk.
I'm okay with
That
that.
part we can change.
You want to take the billing clerk to 11,700? That's
I'm
fine
fine
with you
with
guys? Okay. Okay, I think that's all the numbers we really need to give to Lee, and then he can get this in for the next month for us. Now that AIM insurance,
Yeah. I tell you what we could do. We could, if we're going to approve this, we could approve it with me making a phone call, asking him about that. And if that's done on a percentage, if it's locked in for 3 years, what are you guys okay with? I feel like it's going to raise every year. I don't know if they have caps on that. That's kind of a hard one to vote on. I mean, we need
if it's
to.
locked in, you know, not like, you know, they expect the rate to be, if it's set already on a tier to go up.
Right,
Or how that works.
right.
The way I understood it, don't they negotiate that?
With the company, because what they're doing, did he not say that it could possibly go down? Do you remember that? Because what they're doing, they're getting more and more people into the trust. So they have 80-plus
Yeah,
counties or not counties, towns and cities in Indiana. So that's why they're able to actually offer at a cheaper rate with better insurance than probably your private.
We have, it's a trust, but it's our own. It's like a self-run, the county that provides, I don't even know how it works, but
And maybe it's a county one. I mean, it could be. The county
He did
could
say that
have their own
next
trust
year.
or something.
So-
something like this.
What's the date we have to have this term? January 1st or?
oh, what do you mean, the trust?
To the insurance.
Oh, well, to get it as soon as possible, in February, as soon as possible, he said he needed to know as soon as possible. And I told Jewel that we needed to make a decision tonight because we need to let him know, otherwise we'll be,
March.
yeah, and we're
probably.
going to have to stay with Anthem for at least another month after the year. I've heard a lot about this AIM Trust, and I've seen it on the listserv.
Well,
I really think it's
how about if we do this? How
Huh?
about if we figure out what they said about the question that Courtney raised? Are we locked in for those 3 years? Or how does it work by tier, or how does it work? And we'll just, we can just ratify it at the next meeting. If it's all agreeable, we'll do it that way. Okay? All right.
and I couldn't get my benefits, by the way. Jason lost his login.
Oh.
All right, let's just do it that way, okay? All right, I think, Julie, that's all we had, Amy.
They did say that next year they would maybe have a couple options that there's several options, but the employee might have a couple of options that they could pick from.
Yeah.
Somebody that doesn't want a whole bunch of insurance but wants major medical or whatever.
And I'm sure we're just locking into them being the provider. We're not locking into the
Right.
ones we, yeah.
Right, we're not locking in just that particular plan, only for 2026, and then he said for like 2027, we may want to go through it and pick like two and give all of our employees an option. It could save them money, it could save the town money.
All right.
Something else, and like, we will be moving into the town hall on the next meeting. December meeting should be at the town hall.
On the 5th.
We're starting, we get the final inspection Tuesday, and then we got a few things we gotta do on our end to get it ready, and, start moving furniture over there today, and we'll start putting it together tomorrow.
Oh, can you mention what's going on with the water for everybody?
We are on ground water now. They, we got an early termination on the water wells due to an accident, and which is just as well, because they was down to almost nothing anyway. So now we're pretty much on Brown County water. You guys may notice the slight change in the things. It's not a lot. So
We have a filter.
yeah. We had a couple complaints of some bad water, and it may be because the flow is, we no longer coming from the tower right now, it's coming from these other sources, so it's gonna be some movement in the flow of time, so,
I haven't noticed anything.
yeah. Well, you might now understand something.
When did you get it done?
Day before yesterday. So today was really the first full day.
And
yeah.
Ryan came up with CC workers to move us,
Yes.
and he's gonna get them, him and
60
John.
workers trying to get to.
And so, I mean, yeah,
So it's gonna be a fast move.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
I think it's gonna be on a Friday, right? I think that's
Yes.
a Friday, and by
That Friday.
Monday, we may.
We'll be on the way. I'm hoping.
mhm.
Okay. Great. Meeting is adjourned.